I'm just going to show you what I'm doing today. I've taken some floorboards up, as you can see, as I'm putting some electrics and securing some water pipes I've been laying. This project very much seems to be one step forward and then two steps back, is what it feels like, as was very happy to put the floor in, but I knew I couldn't secure it down just yet because there's loads of bits to be done under the floor. See the filler pipe, the sender for the gauge for the diesel tank. There's the yellow wire is what's going to be a mains. That's a ground, a positive and a neutral wire. The black wire that goes into the heads here, where I've been doing a bit of the floor and the floor frames, is for the electric toilet going in. Those pipes you've seen before, which are for the wash basin, made a T-junction that goes there and will go through the bulkhead, and therefore the shower itself. So this is going to be two compartments: the wet room where the shower is, and then in the corner there will be a wash basin, and next to it there will be a sea toilet. We have got a chemical toilet as well, if we go places where you're not allowed to just pump it overboard. The mess gets a bit overwhelming every so often. More and more building materials and tools everywhere. It's very difficult to finish one thing off and start something else because they're kind of all related. So it's, like I said, sometimes feel like it's one step forward and two steps back, but it is coming together, and every bit that's secured down and done, here's another bit done. What you might not have seen yet is that I have put in the frames for as far as I can go to put the other windows in. That does mean I have to turn the boat around again, fill and fair the outside like I've done with the other side, so the windows can go in. But the weather's been very on and off this week, in the last couple of weeks, to be honest. I'm desperately waiting for some nicer weather and some steady weather so I can do these jobs, because it'll be great to get the other windows in, get some more light in, and see it all come together. A clip of me turning the boat round, as the weather is nice and I still have to seal up the hatches on the other side, which means putting more layers of GIP and glass mat on before I can start the fine tuning with the filling and fairing. Loads of sanding, and it's quite a big job because I want to get them as smooth as I can, which means a lot of filling, and hopefully the end result will be like the port side, that you can hardly see the hatches were there, and then I can put the windows in. See, we do some GRP work, which is kind of rough and ready at this stage, as we're trying to build up the thickness with glass matting and polyester resin, which I told you in a previous video is kind of foolproof, because it will go off as long as you put 1 or 2% of the hardener in it, and it's easy to apply, as you can tell from this little clip. So here we are, another week's work done on the boat. Put a bit of floor in the heads. This is where the toilet and the basin is going to be. Had a look at how the drain for the shower tray is going to be. Put a bit of sidewall in, insulated behind it with the Celotex and some spray foam. And I've put the floor back after clipping all the pipes and the electric wires. There's still some more to be done under the floor. As I told you before, there's going to be a diesel heater in the blind corner what the kitchen's going to be, so I need to put an electric cable up there because the fuel pump on the diesel heater is 12 volts, and I want to put a pipe which I can push the little pipe for the diesel through, so that doesn't get squashed or broken by anything, because they're quite thin on these diesel heaters. So that's another thing I need to do, but that will be another week. And yeah, I said earlier that it's 1 step forward and 2 steps back, but that's of course not true, because I would have never gotten this far if that was the truth. I would have gotten worse and worse, but that's what it feels like sometimes. And hope you liked this video. Please like and subscribe, and hope to see you next week. Bye.